Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're going to share 10 reasons that you should visit Disneyland this summer. So let's get going.
The first reason to visit Disneyland in the summer is it's not as hot as you would think. So May and June are what we call May gray, June gloom, and it actually brings in a lot of overcast, cloudy, and cool temperatures. In those months, in the morning it will be cool. In the afternoon, once the sun burns the clouds off, it'll be around mid-70s to low 80s. So perfect temperature. Our hot temperatures really don't hit until mid-July, August, and then September being one of our hottest months here in Anaheim.
In fact, Labor Day weekend is routinely the hottest weekend of the entire year here. I would know because I used to work in HVAC. But September, October, they're actually our hottest months. If you are coming for Oogie Boogie Bash, just be prepared for that. It can be blazing hot. So plan costumes that are going to be, refreshing and that sort of thing. But summertime, July, beautiful. August, getting a little bit warmer, but still not incredibly hot. June, a little chillier than you're probably expecting. The second reason to come to Disneyland in the summer of 2024 is because it's not as crowded as you think either. Spring break is easily our busiest time of the year, and I'm going to keep the camera forward facing so you can see some crowd levels here. It's actually end of April when I'm filming this, so summer isn't quite here yet, but some warm temperatures are starting to appear. The summertime foods are available with Pixar Fest kicking off this weekend. And so it's a perfect time to start kicking off our summer tips series of videos. We'll have a lot of videos coming out summer related, but it's not as busy as you think because starting on June 7th, 2 levels of annual pass holders will be blocked out. So it'll be busy leading up to June 7th as annual pass holders are getting their fill before they're blocked out. But then only the 2 highest levels of annual pass holders will be available all summer long. And with the temperatures being fairly mild, it's also not going to be killer on the heat levels. That's why September and October are actually kind of worse on both accounts. The third reason to come in the summertime is that it almost never rains. Now, our wet season here in Southern California is about December through April. And then after that, it really starts to dry up. There can be some rain in May still. However, June, July, August, almost never any rain. Starting in September, we have wildfire season because of how dry it's been all summer, and then as the heat starts to ratchet up. And so if you are wanting to avoid rain, summer's a great time.
The occasional freak storm can come through. Like we had a hurricane last August. I mean, what was with that?
That was the first hurricane I've ever been through since we lived here.
In Southern California. We're just like, okay, what's going on? That doesn't normally happen. However, you can get a few summer thunderstorms that come through, but it is not as frequent rain as you would get in the winter, especially during like December, January, February.
Reason number 4 is that Pixar Fest will be going on this year, and back here at the Fantasyland Theater, they supposedly have some special stuff going on for Pixar Fest. So right now, we're gonna go check it out and see what's here. The best playtime party ever!
Dennis, that is gonna be great.
Well, it looks like they have a Russell and Doug meet and greet going on. They have this fun booze door you can take a photo with. I see, is that Bug's Life? We've got Bug's Life there.
Sky push-ups.
You going through Boo's door? All right. Is it too much to ask for a Heimlich meet and greet? Is it too much to ask?
I miss Heimlich.
Choo-choo train!
Candy corn!
Candy corn! Oh look, they even have a display for Onward. I really enjoyed that movie. I need to watch it again. It's been a while. Silenzio Bruno. Machiavelli? Is that Machiavelli? Is that his name? I think so. Benjamin saw the coloring up here and went, yay! And immediately sat down and started to color. Ooh, an elemental meet and greet. I didn't know this was going on. In addition to all of the fun activities that are going on up here up at the Fantasyland Theater, there is a ton of new food available at both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. as well as beginning May 10th, there will be festival market booths open in Disney California Adventure. There is a parade that runs twice daily at Disney California Adventure, and then there are Together Forever fireworks that happen here at Disneyland Park, and that is going to be nightly through the summer as well. Fireworks on the weekends for the month of May, projections during the week, and then after Memorial Day it moves to fireworks every single evening.
Another reason to visit Disneyland this summer is the return of Fantasmic. Fantasmic has been closed since last summer when Murphy the Dragon caught on fire and it had to shut the whole show down. It is set to reopen on May 24th, so Friday, May 24th. However, Murphy the Dragon will not be returning, but Disney has said there will be an epic new fight scene between Sorcerer Mickey and Maleficent, special effects, and new surprises. They also said dining packages will be available, they just aren't available at the moment yet to book.
And a couple of those dining packages are actually kind of walk-up only. When we did Riverbell Terrace's dining package last year, it's first come, first serve. You do have to have a reservation for the restaurant, but whenever you get there, you tell your server that you would like the Fantasmic dining package, and they give you a special Fantasmic package menu that you can pick off of. And then at the end of your meal, you also get kind of like Fast Pass return tickets, the old paper tickets that you used to get, and then you'll present that whenever it is time. It actually tells you when to come back and things like that, but then you present it to the cast member and they'll take you to your special reserved seating area. Another reason to consider a Disneyland trip this summer is that for the first time ever, Halloweentime is kicking off in August at Disneyland. Now, they've been pushing back the start of Halloweentime at Walt Disney World, I feel like, for the last couple of years, but Disneyland has always been in September. Now it's going to start on Friday, August 23rd. So if you're coming at the tail end of summer, you can get Halloweentime festivities, food, decorations, all of that. Additionally, if Disneyland holds true, now they have not announced these dates yet, but if the pattern holds true, Oogie Boogie Bash will kick off the first Tuesday after the start of the Halloween season. Of course, the day that I am editing this, Disneyland announces the Oogie Boogie Bash dates. So we have to film here just outside my house. Sorry about that. But Oogie Boogie Bash dates have officially been released now by Disneyland. It's going to be starting earlier than expected this year on Sunday, August 25th. Now, usually they start the Tuesday after the beginning of Halloweentime, but this year it's going to be beginning on a Sunday. So that first date is Sunday, August 25th. That means we actually get 3 extra nights of Oogie Boogie Bash this year over what they usually do, considering that it usually begins the first Tuesday in September. Oogie Boogie Bash tickets go on sale typically in June, so you can be on the lookout for announcements very soon if you're interested in coming to Oogie Boogie Bash. But again, the tail end of summer is going to feature some Halloween this year, so that's all the more reason to come.
Another great reason to visit Disneyland in the summer is longer park hours. Disneyland Park is usually open until midnight during the summer, and DCA is open until 10. During the off-season, those park hours can vary and be a lot earlier. So during the summer, it's a great time to be able to come, stay up late, and enjoy having a really, really long day here at the Disneyland Resort.
Another thing with these extended hours is that there aren't usually any after-hours events going on in the summertime. The last one here in the springtime is going to be Star Wars night and then grad night. The last grad night is like mid-June, maybe June 10th. I can't remember the exact date, but it's around mid-June. And then the next after-hours event isn't until Oogie Boogie Bash. That means you don't have to worry about coming here and finding out that Disneyland closes at 8 p.m. or DCA closes at 6 p.m. or something like that in those months in between. So really a great time to visit Disneyland if you just want to be here park open to park close. Another consideration for coming during the summer, and I feel like this one's kind of a given, but it's worth mentioning anyway, and that is that you don't have to pull your kids out of school. We almost never pull our kids out of school to go on big trips. Of course, we live near Disneyland, so they get to come up here all the time during the school year. They almost always come on weekends or when they're off of school. And then when we go to, like when we went to Hawaii last year, when we're going to Walt Disney World this year, it's always the week after they get out of school. Like they get out on a Wednesday, Thursday, we're hopping on a plane and we're going somewhere. And so coming during the summertime allows you to not have to pull your kids out of school. Now I know that's, the kind of the strategy that a lot of people use. So therefore you need to kind of be strategic about when you go as well. We go the day after school gets out because our kids get out mid-May. We still have about 9 to 10 days until Memorial Day when the kids get out of school. So we go right then because we know as soon as Memorial Day weekend hits, parks start to get busier, places start to get busier. When we went to Hawaii last year, we noticed that the whole first 5 or 6 days we were there were wonderful. And then the last day or two, we noticed it start to get busier, especially at Aulani, just because other people were starting to get off of school then. So try to figure out if your school has a unique time of year that they let off, but other schools in the area are still going, or other schools across the country are still going. And then, try to plan your vacations around that time. But summer is really great just because of the beautiful weather, the lack of rain, that you don't have to pull your kids out of school. There's really a ton of benefits for visiting in the summer.
Our last reason to visit Disneyland in the summer is because summer is beach weather. So whether you actually want to add on a couple days from your Disneyland trip to go elsewhere, we recommend coming down to San Diego or going to some of the beaches here in Orange County or LA County. This is a great time for you to go there. However, one disclaimer is that our water is freezing. This is not the Atlantic Ocean. This is Pacific Ocean. So if you want slightly warmer ocean water, come later in the summer than the beginning. But it's still a great time to add on other days to your trip to go visit the beach.
Everything we've shared so far are reasons why you should visit Disneyland in the summer, but I can't in good conscience not share this last one, which is actually one reason why you might not want to come this summer, and that is because of all of the ride closures behind me. Obviously, Splash Mountain being transformed into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I expect this to open around mid-November. No dates have been announced. This is just a guesstimate. Also, this area behind me here, Critter Country, this is the last weekend it's going to be open. Beginning on May 1st, this area will close. We don't exactly know when it's going to reopen yet. It could still be open for the summer, who knows? But the worst case scenario is it doesn't open back up again till Tiana's does, and so, it could be a while. And then, of course, Haunted Mansion is also closed, undergoing its major refurbishment. Now, the last rumor, or basically the most common rumor about this, is that it should reopen for the Halloween season as Haunted Mansion holiday, but no official word from Disney has been announced. So who knows? This might not even open in August, but best case scenario, it does, so crossing my fingers. Another potential closure over at Disney California Adventure is the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. It has been closed since mid-March. I honestly thought it was going to open by now. Still on the refurb calendar through mid-June with no word from Disney what's going on. It's possible that that will be closed most of the summer too. So there is just a lot of the park, either park, that is closed this summer. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Critter Country, Haunted Mansion, and the Redwood Creek, there we go, Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. And that's it for our time here today, giving you our top reasons why you should visit Disneyland in the summer of 2024. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button. If you have questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click this video to keep watching. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.